About 17,000 Americans experience a spinal cord injury every year. And nationally, we bring awareness to this topic throughout the month of September. And we have Krista Naramali with us today. She's with U of L Health's Fraser Rehab Institute and talking about all things spinal cord injuries. What are some of the common causes? Because you and I were talking, Krista, in the break. I immediately go to like kids sports, football, not so much anymore.
No, people often think about football because that's what gets the most publicity. But if you're going to have a spinal cord injury due to a sport, it's actually a diving accident. So the kids who are diving into shallow pools, if you've ever been to the beach, the kids who jump into the waves, those are the things that are more likely to cause a spinal cord injury. But sports injuries in general are becoming less common because we're doing so much awareness around padding and helmets. The most common cause is actually going to be motor vehicle accidents. Seatbelts are great, but even despite that, that is the most common cause in our young adults. And if you're looking at our older population, it's going to be falls.
Okay.
Yeah.
I can see that. What are the signs and symptoms of a spinal cord injury?
You know, when it's something in that really acute or something like an accident happens right like that, it's usually, hey, I can't feel my arms and legs. Oh, I'm feeling weak. I couldn't walk and all of a sudden, like I could walk and all of a sudden I can't. Or it can even be as subtle as like I'm having trouble breathing. The interesting thing about spinal cord injuries is that people think it just affects your arms and your legs, but the spinal cord is responsible for nerves to everywhere in your body. So it's not just arms and legs, it's breathing, heart rate, going to the bathroom. So all of those things can be signs that there's something going on and you should be evaluated by a spinal cord expert.
Things we definitely take for granted until we don't
I know,
have them.
exactly.
Just talking about the way of breathing, how can spinal cord injuries be prevented then when you're talking about all these ways?
You know, it's the more we know about it and the more we discuss them is the biggest thing that we can do. So I love working at, the Brain and Spine Institute over at U of L. We do a lot of education in our community. So it's, if you're older, making sure that you don't have loose rugs around, right? That's a tripping hazard. Not telling anyone to get rid of their pets, but small pets can even be a tripping hazard, you know? It's just things like that. Or when you're driving, making sure you're wearing your seatbelt. Kids are in your car seat and properly installed. Driving a motorcycle, you're wearing your helmet. Those are some easy things that you can do, but some things, you can only control what you can control. And unfortunately, despite all of that, these things do occur, but that's why it's so important to have people like me, who are spinal cord injury experts, to really take a look at what's going on and see if a spinal cord injury might be involved.
Dr. Krista Naramali, thank you so much for joining us here.
Thank you. It's been great to be here.
On the floor, we're both wearing green. She told me.
I know, she did it.
I did this on purpose, right? The whole green for the awareness
for Spinal Cord Injury Awareness Month. You did a great job, so glad to be here.
All right, thank you so much. We still have a lot more coming up here.